All right. Before anybody gets on my case, yes, I know I said I didn't want to get another Evo, but honestly, I just couldn't pass up this one. And I thought to myself, if I ever was gonna buy another Evo, it would be this one. This car and me have some history. I know the owner. This car has a lot of history, so to me, it was a cool thing. I couldn't just let it go to some random guy that was just gonna wreck it and destroy it. So Evo 9 SE, original motor, was tracked. So this car was actually NASA TTB champion. I want to say it was like 2011 or 2012. I'm not sure. I'll link up. I'll put the links to the videos of this car, of the guy driving. It's all here in Florida, Sebring and stuff like that. This same car, but super clean. It's got about 75,000 miles on it. Mostly original interior. He did put a harness bar, but it was never like caged or anything like that. So that's just a harness bar. But other than that, like, super clean interior. Obviously, you know, that gets worn out. That's typical Mitsubishi stuff. All right, it's very sunny here. But so needs a little bit of work. He had this ridiculously small battery. Let me see. Hold on. Let me put this up. So he had it on this ridiculously small 6-pound battery. So obviously, you know, if you don't keep those things in a trickle charger all the time, they just go to crap. So the battery's toast. He gave me another one, but that's also toast. The car really, you know, like I said, he was tracking it. You know, he wasn't like me, like going out there and doing sessions and stuff like that. He was doing time attack kind of stuff, you know, time trial kind of stuff. So right now, he's got a pretty gangster set of Roby Spec KW Club Sports. Honestly, I have no idea how to work all that crap. I mean, check out the brakes. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go through those. So the car needs a little bit of TLC, but you know, really, other than that, the body, you know, body's in great shape. Never been crashed, never been smoked on or anything like that. He took care of it, you know, himself. He did most of the maintenance himself and all that. So you know, I know this guy personally. You know, I actually tuned this car all those years ago. It's still on the same tune. This was one of the first cars that I did on map switching. I think this was like the first or second version of Tefra run for these. So it has injectors, got a fuel pump. But basically, this is stock long block bolt-ons E85. Okay, and way back then, 2011, 2012, it did 400 to the wheels. And that was verified on several dyno sheets and stuff like that, or dynos, because he had to show that for competition. So, you know, so the car is super cool. Obviously, you can't find these things in good condition anymore. They're all destroyed and, you know, modded to hell. So this wasn't one that I wanted to let go. So on top of that, he gave me also all his spare parts, which funny thing is, these were my wheels at some point too. I ran these on my Evo 8. So these came full circle, came back to me. Volk RE30s. I don't even think they make these anymore. Dude, he gave, like, look at this. He gave me all kinds of spare brake pads, spare rotors, all the stock parts. This is 2 sets of front calipers. I guess he planned on rebuilding those. I mean, those look pretty shot too, but hey, at least I can go ahead and rebuild them. So I don't have like set plans for this car. I didn't really buy it with intentions of doing a crazy build or anything like that. I think that the first thing is I gotta figure out the battery. I'm not gonna be driving this car that much, so I'm not gonna put another small battery on it. I'm probably gonna do the Evo 10 distribution block here and put a bigger battery in the trunk. So that's first things. Second, it definitely needs an alignment. The alignment's, I guess when he won the TTB championship, he was actually on teen coilovers. That's why this thing has teen stuff on it all over it. So they were like, really crappy coilovers. And then at some point he got these, but he never really competed with this suspension. So he never really set this up. He just threw them on there. So that the alignment is whacked out. These tires are also not good. Obviously I gotta go through the brake. So, listen, I'm gonna do like a step-by-step, and I'm gonna try to document a lot of it or all of it. We'll see. And I'm just gonna do like a refresh of everything, kind of go through everything, redo the brakes. These are all chipped and scratched and stuff like that, so I'm gonna get these refinished, get the barrels redone as well, make sure that that's all good. Rebuild a set of calipers for it. Obviously do the alignment. I'm gonna go through all the hoses and all that kind of stuff, make sure that that's all good. I know he recently did a timing belt, so that should be good. He did the timing belt, the tensioner, he did the serpentine belt. He did that himself, so that should be good. But I'm gonna flush all the fluids. So just kind of like a mini restoration. I don't really want it to call it restoration because it's not like the car's all rusted out. This is a Florida car too, never seen snow. But just kind of go through it, freshen it up, clean it up, give it a good detail, a good polish, see if we can get, it's got some of these, these cars get dents really easily, and it's got a good one here. So see if I can get a good a paintless dent guy to fix some of those, okay? But yeah, just wanted to show you guys, what does he got here? Oh, this is the GPS thing for the lap timer that he had. Tower brace. He even has all the spare stuff in there. Crazy. And actually, I think so this car ran a 222 at Sebring, okay? Which, for me, it's pretty fast. I know that now there's guys running faster in cars. I don't know about car with like this not as set up as this is not really a full race car. So when he ran a 222, it was on A7s. I think it was on DC wheels, but it was on Hoosier A7s or A6s, something like that. But really, the rest of the car was just like this, So basically, a bolt-on E85 Evo with teen coilovers, was running those kinds of times at Sebring. And like I said, I'm gonna put the links down in the description so you guys can check it out. This guy's a nut driving, awesome guy. Very sad that he had to sell it, but I picked it up, so at least it's close to home. And like I said, I also have a connection to this car. I kind of helped. I didn't help set it up per se, okay, but I did the tuning on it. We went back and forth. I went to the track with him several times to get it dialed in. This was one of the first cars that I did on map switching, okay, also on E85. E85 wasn't as common back then here in Florida. One of the first cars that this is when I was not first, but I wasn't as versed into tuning. Not that I'm a pro tuner, okay, but I can get around a laptop. First cars that I set up on electronic boost control, I used to do the easy, manual boost control method. But, for this car, we wanted it to be consistent. It couldn't be it couldn't be plus or minus because they were going to put the car on the dyno. If he won the championship, they could put the car on the dyno. Okay, so the car had to put the numbers that he was saying that it had. So, you know, anyway, so that's, you know, pretty cool. So anyways, guys, stay tuned. There's going to be a bunch more videos coming up. You know, I don't know how fast I'm going to be able to get things done and upload things. I'm not really in a rush to get things done. I already ordered all the stuff for the battery relocation, so first thing would be that. All right, so stay tuned, guys. Later.